Hey, look, it's Ringo.
Yeah. Hello, kid.
Hello, Curly. Hiya, Buck. How's your folks?
The clip you just saw was history in the making, a star being born. By 1939, John Wayne had made nearly 80 films. He'd chased outlaws, tamed wild towns, rescued ranchers, and ridden more horses than most cowboys see in a lifetime. Welcome back to Ride with John Wayne. Glad you stopped by to spend some time with us. By the end of the 1930s, Duke Wayne wasn't famous, not really, but he was seasoned. He'd put in the work, earned his scars, and built a quiet reputation as a reliable hand in the B-Western circuit. But the world wasn't watching B-Westerns. It was watching Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy, Cary Grant, and Wayne was still waiting for his shot. That shot came from an old friend, a director who'd been watching him all along, John Ford. Ford hadn't used Wayne in nearly a decade, not since The Big Trail flopped. But he hadn't forgotten him. He knew the kid still had something raw, something real. And when it came time to cast a risky, low-budget Western called Stagecoach, Ford didn't hesitate. The studio wasn't thrilled. They wanted a star, not someone they considered a washed-up B-movie actor. But Ford insisted Wayne would play the Ringo Kid, a young outlaw with a good heart and a score to settle. It wasn't the lead on paper, it was an ensemble piece, but Ford knew how to frame him, how to light him, how to introduce him to the world. And that entrance, it was pure legend. Riding through the dust, rifle in hand, eyes locked on the horizon. The camera pushes in, the music swells, and suddenly, John Wayne is no longer just a cowboy on a set. He's the cowboy. A star is born not with flash, but with grit and presence. Stagecoach was more than a film. It was a declaration. It redefined the Western, turning it from a pulp genre into serious cinema. It was shot in Monument Valley with towering red cliffs and endless skies, giving the story an epic sweep. The characters were complex, and at the center of it all was John Wayne, holding his own with seasoned actors, delivering lines with understated power. The critics took notice, so did the audiences. For the first time, Wayne's name meant something at the box office. And just like that, he was no longer stuck in the B tier. He was leading man material. But this wasn't a fluke, it was the result of years of preparation. All those Monogram Studio quickies, all those Republic shoot-em-ups, they'd sharpened him. Wayne didn't arrive at Stagecoach by luck. He arrived by road miles, by taking every small role seriously, by building something brick by brick. What followed was a steady climb, bigger roles, better scripts, and growing collaborations with directors who saw his potential. He wasn't the fastest, flashiest, or most polished actor, but there was something about him, a grounded, no-nonsense quality that audiences trusted. He looked like someone who'd been through something, someone who stood for something. And behind the scenes, he remained much the same, loyal to his friends, fiercely disciplined, a man who understood the business, respected the work, and didn't forget where he came from. Stagecoach didn't just launch John Wayne. It changed the trajectory of Westerns. It paved the way for the genre to be taken seriously, to become art, not just action. And Wayne? He never looked back. The man who once hauled props on studio lots was now carrying films. The Duke had arrived, and he was just getting started. If you enjoyed hanging with us today, smash the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps our channel out. In our next episode, we'll explore Wayne's evolving image in the 1940s, how he became America's favorite cowboy, and what it meant to play that role as the world went to war. Until then, stay with us in the saddle and ride with John Wayne.
Well, my church has been the mountains and solitude. No doors at all.